Oh, actually. Okay, so this is, if you go to the module, actually, it's under the general information module. It says Thanksgiving challenge. It should be on your to-do list too, but hopefully the instructions are clear. But basically, there's 8 options on this slide of things that you can do. You can do all 8. That would be fantastic. I will give you credit for up to 3, so I'm going to bribe you to be good people over the next 5 days. If you do 3 tasks and complete the PDF that's attached, and I'll show you what to do there, then I'll give you 5 points towards a test. It doesn't matter which one. I put it in a test column out of 0 points. It goes towards a test, 5 points. If you complete 2 tasks and complete the PDF, you get 3. If you complete 1 task, at least you tried, I'll give you 1 point, okay? So it's not like you have to tell me like what test it goes to or anything like that. You'll see a column that's out of 0 points for test, and I'll put however much you earned out of it, okay? So there are, again, 8 options on there. Tell your parents how much you love and appreciate them. Be sincere. Don't be awkward. It might be something you do all the time, which is fantastic. Hopefully it's a stretch for you if you haven't done it a whole lot, okay? Call a grandparent, relative, or friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Make a list of goals for yourself, at least 3 short-term and 3 long-term goals. Do something nice for a stranger. Send an email to your favorite teacher, past or present, telling them how much you appreciate them. If you send it to me, you get no more points than those 5 points, so it doesn't have to come. It could go to anyone, okay? Some people are like, I'm going to send it to her so she gives me points. That's not the way this works. Do volunteer work. Say a sincere prayer of thanks to God for all of your blessings, and write a letter of gratitude to someone that's impacted your life. Then read the letter to that person, which is like the video that we watched last week. If you click on that PDF that's there, this is what opens. So it says on the top, this is the first page, use the space below to reflect on each of the challenges you completed. Use 2 to 3 sentences to share each experience, and make sure you include the number or description of the challenge that was done. So if it's, I called a grandparent to this is my experience. It doesn't have to be like super, you don't have to get, like if it's private, I don't need all the details, but something about that experience. Even if it was like, I thought I would feel better, that's fine, it's honest, I don't care. Okay. If it's volunteer, you mentioned I volunteered. This is what I did. So you want to be specific. You don't have to give me the number, but at least the number or the description in that space. Okay. It can be typed or handwritten. I don't care. Then on the next page, and this is how I get away with this because there's the math. It says use a diagram to show the effects of 5 rounds of paying it forward. So this is just a sample. Like I'll pull in a picture of what this could look like. I don't want them all to look like this though. This is the dangers of showing you something. Okay, so if I did 3 challenges, then I impact 3 people, right? And then let's say I ask those people to also pay it forward. Those people then impact 3 people each. Those people then impact 3 people. This is just 3 rounds, okay? So that's kind of an idea. You get what I'm doing here? I don't want it to look exactly like that, okay? But if you do 2 challenges, then you would be you and then 2 people. If you do over the 3, then it's you and however many challenges you did, okay? And then think about what this represents. If that is 1 person and I only paid it forward 1 more time, you're impacting 9 people. So just like that ripple effect, okay? So this is actually exponential growth, if you think about it, okay? The next thing says fill the chart using X as the round. Yes, X as the round. So if it's first round, and then Y is the number of people. So if you do 3 challenges, then in round 1, it's 3 people. If it goes on to the next challenge, then it would be 3 times 3, which is 9. If it went to 3 rounds, it'd be 3 times 3 times 3, 27. You get the pattern here? Yes, you with me? Okay. So I would fill that out. And then it says write an equation that can be used to find the graph and then graph the exponential function. So if I do 3 challenges, my exponential function is 3 to the x. If you did 2, it's 2 to the x. If you did 5, it's 5 to the x. Okay? And then you're going to graph it by plugging in points. So if x was 1, 2, 3, you're going to plug in those points and you're going to get your exponential curve. You still with me? Yeah? Okay. And then the last thing says use the equation. Use the equation to find. That should be to find the amount of people that would be impacted after 10 rounds. So you just plug 10 in to your equation. So you got to figure out how many you're going to do first and then answer these questions. Does that make sense? Okay. Any questions on that? Yeah.
We do it now?
No, you have to figure out, because you have to do the challenges first. So if you only do 2, then your equation is 2 to the x. If you do 8, it's 8 to the x. So you need to complete the challenges first, reflect upon them, and then answer these questions. Okay?
Wait,
Yes.
So what proof do we have to show you?
So you're sharing your experiences by like sharing the story with me.
Oh.
I'm hoping that you're a good enough person that you won't lie about doing good deeds. Yeah.
What if we like take a video of it?
That would be awesome. You could attach it into here and you could share it with me. Yes, that would be awesome. If you have pictures, like somebody bought like a homeless person a pizza and then like took a picture with them and put it on that's awesome. Okay. Any questions? Okay.